Hello, everybody. I'm not going to say Southwest Florida because I know I'm talking to people from all over the world. This is the award-winning Lee Pitts Live, and we're at one of the most beautiful places in the world at this moment during the holiday season and all year round. It's the Naples Botanical Gardens. But what we're experiencing tonight is tranquility at Johnsonville, night lights at the garden. It is a spectacular setting. You can hear the music in the background. We have bands out here, food, just the artistic rendering of what our plants can be and trees can be when lit in a special way. And I think I got an expert here in a minute, but I think I heard the theme tonight was Mexico.
That's right.
So I'm doing pretty good there. We have here the president and CEO of the Naples Botanical Garden, Donna. Donna, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's an honor to be on your show, Lee.
Have you ever been on Lee Pitts Live before?
I have been on Lee Pitts Live before, and we are so grateful because you have been here with your show doing interviews twice before. Oh, gosh, even more than that, twice that I've been on. But you have brought amazing people as your guests to the garden as well.
Yeah, we have about 80 people running around here, amazed at this, never seen anything like it. And it's right here locally, but people come here from all over the world, right?
They do. You know, we have... it's a very unique place. Well, Southwest Florida is a very unique place, but at Naples Botanical Garden, we're very tropical. So this is a place where you can come during the day or during Johnsonville night lights, and you can see the best that Florida has to offer. So it's all of our tropical plants. It's really celebrating what is different from the north. And so we love nothing more than to welcome new people to take a look at it.
How does my shirt fit into this whole grand scheme of things?
You are looking fantastic. I would say it's like you replicated the light show.
Yeah.
In your choice of wardrobe today.
So when you came up and saw me in that you noticed it right off?
I did, absolutely.
Yeah.
I said he knows what to wear to the garden.
I said this is the perfect shirt to wear to the garden, and I'm fitting right in, moving around, people giving me compliments. I mentioned that we were hearing some music in the background, but people also don't realize that right behind me is a beautiful little lake, and so we got lakes around here. Just kind of describe this garden and then talk about what we have going on tonight.
Yeah. So Naples Botanical Garden, it's almost 200 acres. And so part of it is very beautifully designed by themes around the world. So we have a Brazilian garden and a Caribbean garden and an Asian garden. But half of this place is restored native habitat. So it's like the best of Florida, the wetlands, the hardwood hammocks, all of those beautiful spaces that you can get out and see. So some people want to come here and have a walk with their mom and have lunch. And some people want to come here because it's a place where they can have some quiet and reflection, and they have a favorite bench under a favorite tree, and that's where they can kind of unplug from the stress of the day-to-day. We have people who visit from all around the world, but we also get people who work in other gardens who come here as well. Because if you think about it, what we can grow outside, if you go to like a botanical garden in Chicago, they have to build a big glass house to house anything tropical like this. And so they come down here and they have never seen that tree grow to that size because they can't do it because they have a ceiling. So, no, we're really lucky. We have a lot of people visit here. What we are really hoping to spread the word about is that we're growing. And so we have a lot of opportunities for internships. We are really looking for high school and college students that are interested in paid work experience, learning about an organization like ours. We have job openings. Our staff is growing as well. We have a staff of almost 200 now. But at a botanical garden, you can work with plants, you can work in accounting, we have marketing, we have all of the disciplines that any business would have, and we need good people here as well.
Well, you guys heard it right there, and we're here in the Southwest Florida area. Be sure to, can they go to your website and find out more, or certainly people can contact me. I want to get some people involved as well, so we'll work our way through all of that. And you're really excited about having people to bring kids and organizations here for tours and things of that nature.
Absolutely. So we have a fantastic field trip program. And so any school can come here for an amazing field trip. And price is never going to be a barrier. So we have donors who, if a school needs assistance with transportation, with any of those costs, we can get them here. We're also a great place for holiday break, spring break, summer programs for agencies that serve youth, for church groups. So when it comes to taking a field trip day, we can put together for any age group a fantastic experience. And we really want young people here because we know that they're going to make decisions about school and about jobs before they graduate from high school.
I see.
So we'd like to get them here and get them exposed to what this kind of a place is and let them see what kinds of jobs there are in a place like this. And even if they go into a different field, we just want to introduce them to a botanical garden as the kind of place that they belong and should enjoy.
Okay. The Johnsonville Night Lights is sponsored by Johnsonville. So people, I Googled that. That's a big sausage company.
So yeah,
Go ahead and show
Johnsonville.
them some love, some of your sponsors.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
They see this.
So we're very grateful for Johnsonville. It's the biggest sponsorship that the garden has ever had. So they made a 5-year commitment to be the sponsor for Johnsonville Nightlights. And so they're based up north, but it is Johnsonville as in the sausage that you barbecue on every weekend.
There you go.
So what I'm really hoping is that, Johnsonville has this giant grill that is so big they pull it with a semi-truck and they take it to a lot of the SEC games. And so we're trying to get that down here to Southwest Florida because that would be a lot of fun.
I'm sure you're going to get it done with your smooth, effervescent personality. People hear the music in the background, so we have some bands playing here. And you don't see it, but there's like a couple of cafeterias here or something like that.
So for this nighttime experience during the holidays, so they're beautiful gardens to walk through. We have bar and food stations around the garden, and then our fantastic Fog Cafe has some terrific menu options. So you can stop and have dinner or a snack, or you can find we have a bakery food truck that is serving beignets. You can walk around with your beverages, anything that you decide to do. So it's a full experience.
Now, my understanding that this starts around after Thanksgiving. It goes through to the new year.
Yeah. So yes.
But tickets are hard to come by right now, or not. If people who watch this now and say, "Hey, I still got time to get out there."
Okay,
So,
so Lee,
talk to 'em.
I will make this deal with you.
Okay.
Okay, so we have some nights that have already sold out, but if you are a friend of Lee Pitts Live, we can hook you up.
All right, and we'll work that out. We may get another tour group here.
That's right. That's
Okay.
right.
Let's make that happen.
Okay.
All right, I think that'll be a lot of fun. So, when people partake in Johnsonville Night Lights at the Garden, what do you hope they take away from this experience?
Oh, you know what? We are really looking to help create some great memories. So whether it's families that come together or groups of friends that come together, we want to be the place where you can unplug, that you can, whether it is work stress or, you're just working really hard to get your family's holiday put together. We want you to be able to come here with friends or family and just enjoy a really relaxed evening, take some wonderful photos, enjoy the lights, enjoy the music, have a great meal, and just create some family memories. And maybe this is something that becomes an annual tradition.
This is the perfect family outing.
Absolutely.
Clean, fresh, fun, connecting with nature. I feel actually like I'm underwater. I don't know if you've most of the people I've talked to, many people I've talked to over here, they say it reminds them of Avatar, the movie.
Wow, that's great.
Right, and I can see that, but I don't know if you a big Marvel fan, but the Wakanda Forever now has an underwater Atlantis, and that's what it reminds me of. Atlantis, the underwater scene in Atlantis, the decorations now. Mexico, that's the theme tonight. So I want people to know that every year you have a different theme.
We do, and so actually you'll see this all year long. Mexico, where we're really celebrating the plants and the culture of Mexico. And you might think, well, why Mexico, and why would we do that? But actually, we're closer to Cancun in Southwest Florida than we are like to Jacksonville.
Right.
So you know there's a lot of Mexico, especially on the Yucatan Peninsula, that is very similar in climate. And so we actually share a lot of plants, and a lot of the great food plants come from Mexico. Lots of great traditions of art and music and food and tequila and mezcal and lots of great stuff. So you'll see plants from Mexico. You'll see exhibits by Mexican artists. A big exhibit on Frida Kahlo and her garden. And lots of opportunities, lots of family programs and festivals, mariachi, lots of fashion, like lots of things that really celebrate culture. So that is going to be our theme for the coming year. And when we're ready, we'll come and tell you maybe in the spring what next year's will be.
Yeah, and of course I'll be back here next year and all the years to come, as long as I think I can manage that. These old knees can keep on moving. Hey, the accommodations here have just been outstanding in terms of the TV show. I've taken a television show to so many places I can't remember now. But just this whole experience here has just been one that I will always remember. I don't get too excited about things because I've done and been and seen so much, but I'm really excited about this one.
Oh, that's great. I'm glad to hear that.
So what's it like to have Leap Is Live on location tonight?
You know, I have to tell you, your viewers can't see this, but there's been this audience of people watching Lee and his guests getting interviewed. So for us, this is a huge deal. Like, you have an amazing following, and we know that if Lee Pitts recommends a destination or an activity or something to go do, we know that there are a lot of people that will come out and take a look at what's happening. So number one, thank you for coming out here, because we know that you have followers who are going to come visit. But thank you too for connecting us with some really great nonprofit agencies who may then start making trips down here. Like, we would love to see more kids in the garden, and thanks for hooking us up.
That is going to happen, but watch this. Tashika, come on over. Everybody come on over, get on TV. Everybody come stand around here.
Come on over.
The whole crew, the Santa Claus hats, y'all just come stand around here. Come on around, have some fun, please, have some fun. Come on, bring your son, Tashika. Tashika, you come right here. Come right here. Cameras are still rolling. Come on, Jay. Everybody come stand and just take pictures and come on, get on TV for a second. Take all the pictures you want. Well, we're lining people up and everybody look that way.
Okay, we got to make sure we can see you back here.
Let's get everybody to look that way. I'm snapping some pictures and we're going to have a little quick conversation as well. Look at that camera. All right, we're here at the Naples Botanical Garden. We got the whole crew here. I'm going to bag this out a little bit, get a wider shot. I think I got everybody on. And where's Jay? Where's Jay?
Here.
Jay, come right here. Come right here. Jay, you're the first kid to be a part of the TV tonight. Tell me how you're enjoying it so far.
I'm enjoying it really well. It's like a very good experience, like a lot of art, a lot of plants. It's like educational as well as fun. So that's like kind of like the best thing I like about it.
And if you guys didn't know, Jay is considered one of the smartest kids in the country. He's been all on the news all the time for his academics, and that's what I focus on. Jay, continue the great work. He also designed clothes and everything.
Yes, sir. Thank you as well. So
Jay,
I'm glad I got to be here.
Jay, as an artist, you can see this different than the average person. You can see all the beauty and the creativity here. What does this remind you of? Does it remind you of like in a movie like Avatar or anything like that? Did you see that movie? Yes. Talk to and look at that camera.
I really like it, like the whole Frida Kahlo exhibits and the plants and everything. So, yeah, I found it like a really good experience.
Hey, would you like to come here for a tour in the daytime and get a chance to experience this here and maybe even learn and possibly work here one day?
Definitely.
Excellent.
We're going to make all of that happen, all right? Tashika, just one mic. Stay right here, Jay. Stay on camera. Come on right here. Is Walt still around?
He's on a Zoom call.
And of course, everybody knows Tashika, the longtime host on Leap Is Live. We've been together for been together as talk show host.
Over 20 years.
Let's clean that up.
Clean it up. He has a beautiful wife, but almost 20 years.
Yeah, this is one
Long
of my
time.
favorite talk show hosts ever. And Tashika, go ahead and take your talk show experience and just kind of talk about what's this experience out here at the Naples Botanical Garden has been like. And I know you work with a lot of youth, so we're going to make sure they get a chance to come out here for some field trips. We'll work all that out later. Go ahead.
Absolutely. You know, one of the things that stood out to me is family. I think family has been undermined because so many aspects of family, they have different things going on. But
Y'all step right here.
I
We can
just
see your
truly
face.
thank
Step right in
this
here.
the powers that be here that drew all of these families here. I know kids probably had homework to do, but this right here is educational, it's productive, it's family oriented, and it allows you to truly blend and have a great time with nature.
Okay. And Donna, when you listen to these testimonies, what's going through your mind?
You know what? I'm just kind of like tearing up. So, you know, like it's a big honor for me to get to lead a place like this, but it's when families come that is the biggest deal. Like that's when we know we really have impact, is when families come, and especially when we see aunts and grandparents and families coming together, because we know that there's learning going on, even if you didn't intend to learn anything. But we know that that's creating that memory, that emotional souvenir, and that is going to be something meaningful.
And that's so good that Tashika brought that up, because she immediately picked up the learning aspect of it as well. Donna, I'm going to turn you into a talk show host. Don't give up your mic.
Okay.
Just put it in front of her mouth.
We know each other.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you know each other. Tell us a little
Yes.
bit about yourself. I know you ran for office, and then just talk about the experience tonight with the Johnsonville Nightlights.
So, hello, my name is Jackie Kay. I ran for school board in District 5. To me, this is about family. My daughter, she graduated from Palmetto Ridge last year, and I'm so happy she did join the military. She's stationed in Germany. So this is the first year that I'm doing it without her. So not only is it about culture, it's about tradition, and it's something that you do that you love together as a family, and it goes back to family values.
Okay, so you've experienced Miami Nights before. I mean, not Miami Nights, but Johnsonville.
Yes, for the last before
There's a thing
COVID, 2 or
called
3 years before COVID. Yes, it's a family tradition.
Okay,
for us.
so you've seen the different lighting setups. So you're able to distinguish the look and how you like it this time with Mexico being celebrated.
Well, I love that theme to it, but I was just telling the ladies as we were coming across the bridge, my favorite was with the projectors. Oh. My gosh, the lights. That was so incredible.
Okay.
And that was definitely my favorite because it was projecting on the trees, the grass, the waters. It was an incredible.
That's something from in the
and
past.
my
she's
daughter
talking
and
about.
I
Okay.
did that together, and that was her favorite Johnsonville lighting ceremony.
What do you hope that all the thousands of people who come through here over these weeks take away from this experience this year?
Well, again, to me, it all boils down to community. Not only community, people coming together from different cultures, different races, different backgrounds, just coming together, socializing. As a matter of fact, we were taking a group photo, and this lovely lady, we asked her to take a photo of us, and she took a couple of photos, but she was just polite, and that gave us a chance to interact and say thank you and just smile. So it's that face-to-face contact and just meeting new people. That's the biggest thing.
Okay, what is your name with that Santa Claus hat on?
My name is Tanisha Morgan, and I'm here experiencing this with my daughter Jayla, who's a 9th grade at Naples High School.
And how are you enjoying it?
I'm loving it. I'm loving everything about it. Thank you for the invite.
Great opportunity for family outing.
Yes, it is. I would recommend it for any family while it's running its course.
And the daughter, and what, you're in high school already with that little baby face?
Yes.
Step right here so you can be in the light. I'm not going to hold you too long, don't worry. So as a child and a high school student, you're able to appreciate the beauty of what's taking place. What have you been saying to Mom about what you're seeing?
I've said that it was beautiful, and it's a really nice experience.
Great. You looking forward to coming back in the future?
Yes.
Okay. And who do we have back here on the backside?
My name is Doreen Denson.
Step on up. Get in the light.
My name is Doreen Denson, and this is my first, and I am enjoying it.
And what do you like most about out here?
The beautiful lights.
Okay, you real brief. Brief. What did you expect, and did it live up to expectation? Did you really didn't know what to expect, and when you got out here, talk about that.
Well, I really did not know what to expect. And I came here and I was saying the same. I have to come during the daytime so I could really see the beauty without the lights. Okay.
And I think I hear a slight accent. Are you Caribbean or what? Okay. Yeah, I went there scuba diving, so you can appreciate all this tropical setting, huh?
Yes, I can. I don't scuba dive though.
That's okay. I'll do the scuba diving for you. All right, I think I took care of everybody on this side. Come on, my friend right here. Hey, I got here. Okay, come on in here. Step into the light. Hey, now you all day long, you constantly sending me more and more people who you were bringing. I'm so glad you brought everybody out to have a great experience. Tashika's taking it from there. So, tell me how you experiencing it, how you liking it so far, and what did you expect, and what did you get?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you for extending the invitation. I've been living in Naples for over 20 years, and I keep talking about going to botanical gardens and never made it. But after you sent me the invitation, I said, okay, Lee Pitts is, whenever I show up at Lee Pitts event, it's always a good time. There's no excuse. So, of course, I start rallying up my tribe.
Boy, you were rallying them.
Yes.
You brought about 10 people, didn't you?
Well, at least 10 reply, but some, had excuses. Things happen. But this is awesome. I love it. The lights are beautiful. Just seeing the different culture, the different variety of people, and just congregating with friends and just walking through the garden. It's just beautiful. And as I was saying to them, I have to come back again in the daylight to see the gardens without the lights, because I can imagine.
Yes.
But of course, I love all the tropical. I'm all about plants. If you come to my house, it probably reminds you of the botanical garden. But anyway.
So you're Jamaican, I think, right?
Yes. And it's just wonderful. And I'm so looking forward to the next time. I think this is the beginning of many more trips. To
right.
the
You'll go out and spread the word, right?
Of course.
And any of your friends want to have a event, this is one of the great places to have it, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Hey, isn't this pretty cool? See, this is taking place. We got more people lined up for interviews. So we're going to wrap this up. Y'all so quick to get off TV. Y'all supposed to get it. All right, y'all were good sports. Donna, let me get you to make some final comments about tonight's experience, and just kind of encourage people to take advantage of this 125 acres here. Close to 200 acres.
Well, thank you for bringing wonderful people, a lot of fun. We've really had a great evening. So, what we really hope people will do is come see us in the evening during Johnsonville Night Lights, create some family memories, have a great time with your friends, but come back and see us in the daytime, because we have beautiful display gardens for you to see, gorgeous tropical setting. But we can also show you the best of Florida's natural world. And so you can see the best restored ecosystems. There's a ton to learn, lots of activity. We've got music on a regular basis. We have fantastic cafe, lots of good specials. A gift shop here, the burger shop in the garden has a lot of great things. But most of all, we want this to be everybody's garden. So we want everybody here. And we want young people here who just want to come and explore. And we really want to make sure that whether it is distance or whether it is price, none of those things should be barriers.
Okay.
And, we know especially for example, schools, it can be hard to get a whole day to get here. For example, from Fort Myers, that is a long trip to Naples.
They'll be coming, though.
Right. But I think, we're really...
we're going to make that happen.
We want to be everybody's garden, and everybody is welcome here, and we appreciate, Lee, you helping us get the message.
I'm glad to be a part of it. It's a media sponsor. He's 12 years old. What do y'all have to offer for a kid like Jay?
Oh, fantastic. So tell me what grade you're in. Are you 6th grade?
I'm in the 7th grade.
7th grade.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
So, it's really different. So when you were in elementary school, you could do field trips, right? So in middle school, do you get to do as many field trips?
Not as lot, but we do have grade specific field trips. So maybe at the end of the year, we'll have a field trip. For that specific grade.
So that's, and that's pretty common. So in middle school and high school, because you're changing classes and stuff, like it's a lot harder to get students out for a field trip. So what we can offer for somebody your age is a lot of activities where you could come here and do something fun with your family, but you could also come and do something fun with friends. You could come with a school or a summer camp group and get the chance to like really get your hands on a project. It could be something regarding plants and gardening, or it could be something related to science and what we do. Could be related to art. We have a lot of people who come here and they paint in the garden and they write poetry in the garden. So there's all kinds of things, but what we would really want to do is catch your attention to see if maybe you'd like to volunteer, or maybe you would like to get to know what kinds of jobs there are in a garden like this, so that you might put us on your list of things that you would consider. If you're going to be a scientist, we'd say, oh, maybe you could be a biologist, or maybe a botanist, or we just want you to think about our plant world. If you're going to be a business person, if you're going to be an entrepreneur and make $1 billion with a company that you built in your garage, we want you to think of us when it's time to give some of the money away.
Mom, you're listening to all of that. How's that resonating with you and hearing your son learn about the wonderful opportunities that life has to offer just from getting out and getting exposed to the world?
Well, I do believe that exposure builds experience, and exposure builds competence, and competence builds confidence. So this environment is so paramount to our young people because they are exposed to what man did not create. This is a divine atmosphere. Absolutely. And it's brilliant. I just love it. And I definitely welcome the opportunity for him to volunteer and get to know nature and help out, because it's just only going to be a builder to where he's going.
That's true. And I would say too, like our young people in our community, like they really have voice now. And so for a place like the garden, and for what we know we need to address environmentally, it's the young people in our community who are saying we really need to get our arms around clean water.
Absolutely.
And we really need to make sure that we protect open spaces so that we have parks and outdoor spaces for people to enjoy in our cities. And so I think the generations ahead of them are really starting to pay attention, because you and your friends are talking about things that are important, because you want a world left to you that we have taken care of.
Absolutely.
One final question. The most important question. How was the food?
The food was amazing.
Tell them what you ate, Jay.
What I had the, what was it called? I think they were like cataritas, something like that. They were delicious. It was like well baked, and the atmosphere was like really clean. So like I really appreciated that.
I appreciate your restaurant review. Thank you very much.
Man, you're gonna be the Naples botanical kid, man. I can see it coming. Gotta get a little kids club here. Oh my goodness. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna get some more interviews. Leap Is Live will be here until the end. We're so happy to be a media sponsor of this spectacular setting. It is certainly enchanting. Got a chance to talk to a lot of people, and we got the head honcho here, Donna, who's the president and CEO of the Naples Botanical Gardens. So remember, Miami may have the oranges, but the Naples Botanical Gardens Johnsonville nightlife has the
juice.
It has the juice. We'll be right back. Hope my battery's not dead. Close that for me. Just close that lid. Close it. Yeah, I know.